Safety is really important. It's one of our core values. We carry over 80 million passengers a year, and it's very important that we get them there safely. We have an excellent safety record, but we're not complacent about that. We've got a very strong safety culture and a lot of safety systems that help us to deliver those passengers safely to their destinations.
Well, it's vital that we have a good health and safety culture in place, and it's important that we as employees have the time and resources to carry out our responsibilities to health and safety. Our advice would be to drivers to take advantage and the opportunity to carry out our inspections. It benefits the driver, the passengers and the road users in general.
The aim is to provide extra assurance as to the roadworthiness of the vehicle. Vehicles are maintained at a very high standard, and this is just an additional check. Check should take no more than 5 minutes. It's a quick visual inspection of the main components of the vehicle.
On entering the vehicle, the floor should be checked for any loose trim, and it should also be checked to make sure there's no spillages or anything which may cause someone to trip or slip on board the vehicle. If there's any parcel shelves on the vehicle, they should also be checked to make sure that none of those are loose, and if there's any luggage in those, then they're stowed correctly. The seats should also be checked for cleanliness and also any damages, and if there's seat belts fitted to them, then they should be checked to make sure there's no rips in them, not tied in knots, and if there's any obvious signs that the seat belts may not work, then they should be checked for serviceability. The vehicle should also be checked for fire extinguishers, first aid kit and emergency hammers. From the driver's cab, you should make yourself familiar with all the controls in the vehicle, and you should also make yourself familiar with the vehicle dimensions. Before taking the vehicle out, you should ensure that you check the lights, horn and wipers. From the front of the vehicle, you should check your wiper blades to ensure that the rubber isn't broken or damaged. The windscreen should be clean and free from cracks and frost. The light lenses should be, again, clean and clear. The number plate should be clean and it should not be loose. The tax disc and PSV disc should both be displayed and in date. The wheel arches should be checked for any foreign objects. The tyres should be checked for a minimum tyre tread of 1 mm, 3/4 the width of the tyre, and a visible thread the other quarter. And it should be the full circumference of the tyre. The walls of the tyre should be checked for any bulges, cracks, rips or tears. You should also ensure that all the wheel nuts are in place and that all the rick clips are attached to the wheel nuts. On walking down the side of the vehicle, you should be checking the side of the bus for any obvious signs of damage, and if the vehicle is fitted with side lockers, then they should be securely closed. Also, with the engine running, you should listen for any obvious signs of air leaks. The checks for the rear wheels are exactly the same as they are for the front, but this time, because there's 2 tyres, they need to be checked in between them for anything which may be lodged. At the rear of the vehicle, you should check your light lenses to ensure that they're clean and not cracked, broken or damaged. If there are any visual aids to the rear of the vehicle, for example CCTV cameras, then you should also ensure that they're clean. Both the coolant and the oil level should be checked. The emergency door should also be checked to ensure that it's not locked from the outside, and the exhaust system should be checked as well. Both the near side and offside mirrors should be checked to ensure that they're not loose, and also that they're clean and not cracked, broken or damaged.
Safety is our number one priority, so it's very important that we all take part and encourage that through our continuous improvement of our safety culture.